Hello. That was another introduction. Hello everybody. This time I'm going to have a plan with me video, and this is the last plan with me in this book, so that is kind of nostalgic. You can see here it's very thick to the brim, and it has a lot of beautiful spot inside of it. So we are going to do the last 3 weeks in this book, and I'm going to I can first discuss maybe just a thought. I don't know if I'm going to do it or not, but I have another book bullet plan with me, which I have made myself kind of thing, where personal how I want to have it. And I have I'm going to do this is the health and wellness book, where I'm going to focus on my training and my goals for the week, and my overall sort of tracking how my mental health and my health in general, because I'm going to focus more on the things I do. So as you can see here, I have already sort of got a layout on how it's going to be, and here I'm going to do my monthly goals for the month, what I'm going to focus on and so on. And then I have different goals, where I have economic goals, my health goals, mental goals, and minimalistic goals. So that is a lot of stuff. So that is my plan for next year, because this is going to be in 2022, so it is not related yet, but that is maybe something I can film in the next year, so I can be accountable to my goals. But yeah, I don't know if I'm going to do it or not, but that is a thought. So we're going to do this thing. I'm going to do what I usually do, is that is going to put down the stickers, and then going to talk about the week, and then so on and so forth. Let's see, have the right week. This the kit or the headers are from Dorky Planet Girls and Captain Coffee. Like so. I'm just going to have, on Monday I had nothing much really. What did I have really? Yes, I had a dentist appointment that day, and it went well, and then I walked home from there in the nice weather, and then I just sorted out in my movies, in my camera, what I could delete and such. And then I wrote in my diary, and I filmed a whole video. On next day I had a cleaning day, where I cleaned my room, and I did my diary ready for writing. And then I drove around in the Bergen, and then I sat with my mother to the grocery and walked home from there. And I heard with my boyfriend on the security questions when you have to drive up. The next day I watched the Good Doctor, which is a great movie actually, and a great series. When I think about it, maybe I'm going to watch it again. And then I had a driving lesson, where I did my last driving before I had the drive up. And then I talked with Marcus. I saw while he played, and then until 1:30 in the night, and then I saw the Good Doctor till 3 in the night. The next day I slept to 10:30 and was in the bed and relaxed, and then I wrote in my diary and saw the Good Doctor. We had a fancy dinner at a restaurant, and then when I come home, I wrote more in my diary and saw the Good Doctor. On Friday, I slept to At 9:30 I wrote in my diary and scanned the pages so I have a backup. Then I saw the Good Doctor and did my budget report ready. I met with a friend of mine and we walked around in the city and talked, and that was fun to see her again. And I finally did filming the budget report, which I procrastinated. I don't know if I said that right, but I finally did that, and then I slumbered. I don't know. I slept a little, and then I woke, and then I saw the Good Doctor. The Good Doctor binge series thing. And then on Saturday I had just editing 2 videos, the haul video and the budget report. Then I cleaned my room and just relaxed the rest of the day, just an indoor day. And then I talked to my boyfriend till 3 in the night. Then I had a binge watch. I saw a lot of the Good Doctor while I wrote in my diary. I drove to my grandma and had dinner. And when I come home, I played Stardew Valley with my boyfriend. So that was all in all a very good week, very chill week. Nothing special happened. And then this week, I'm just going to save this so I can write what kind of kit I've used on hair. So that is. And then the next week, this kit is from the Dorky Planet Girls, Take Me Away. It's supposed to be, what is this called? This week are very special to me because I have my drive up this week. So Monday, me and my father, we took a trip over to Stord and I rehearsed on how I'm driving. And then we had, since it was so nice weather, we had ice cream before we went home. And I rehearsed with my boyfriend on the security question for the drive up. The next day was just an indoor day. I saw 3 movies out of Fear Street, 1994, 1978 and 1666 on Netflix, which was a very good movie. I highly recommend it, very good. And then since my mother and father, they are away, so me and my brother was home alone, I made a dinner which was chicken and sweet potato fries. It was very good. And then I made later I made some, what is it called, cinnamon bun, and I talked with my Marcus to 12 o'clock in the night. Next day I forgot to write it, but that is a drive up, and I had a drive up. I was up at 8 o'clock and talked with my boyfriend before I left. Then I met up with the driving lesson and we took the ferry over to where we're going to have the drive up. I drove around in the city, and then with the sensor, I don't know what it is in the person who judged you for what and if I do it right or not. And he said that I did very good, so I passed the drive up test. So now I finally have the driving license, which, woo, that is great. And then I told my boyfriend right away, and then I told my mother, and because they were away, and then I drove up to my grandma after I had dinner and told about drive up and that I passed the test. And the rest of the day I just relaxed and did nothing. And next day I could sleep as long as I wanted in the morning. I had work and was just nothing special. I did get a lot of congratulations on the past driver license, which is very nice of them to say. And I drove to the work as well. And then I drove home. I talked with Marcus before I slept. On Friday I had a long shift, which means that I was at work the whole day. Nothing special happened. I just help with the breakfast, bicycle, and grocery shopping, and watering the plants. Then I drove to the office and wrote a report and drove home. I had a late evening shift, late shift, and I nothing special. We did the fishing and walked, and was a lot of time outside. And the same thing when I drove home, did a report, and yeah. And next day I had an early shift. We just walked in the city, relaxed in the apartment. When I come home, me and my mother, we went to the beach with my other family, and we sunbathed and swimming in the ocean. And then when I come home, I wrote a lot in my diary, like 17 days, and end my day with talking with my boyfriend. But that was a great week. I cherished that week. It was very good. So that was that week. And let's see, the last week of this book. So interesting that it's the last week. I feel like I have talked a lot, but I feel like I don't have talked a lot in this video. But in general, I have talked a lot today because I made another video as well before this video. So, but I don't know if I have talked fast or not. But this is a kit from Dorky Planner Girls. I don't know what the kit is called because I didn't say what it is, but it's like a nurse kind of kit. So, but my education is like social educator, which is a mix between social worker and nurse kind of thing. So yes, I'm going to do like so. That is the last week, and on Monday I had an early shift. It was kind of stressing at work because we was one less at work, but we managed it fine. Then I thought over the driver lesson that it would be nice if I had a car on my own so I can drive whenever I wanted, but yeah. Then I took an afternoon nap, then I trained, and I talked with my boyfriend on like a video because it's a long time since I saw him last. And then the next day I woke up early and used my free day to see Mulan and other Mulan movies because my boyfriend, he bought Disney Plus. That was great. And then me and my mother, we drove to the center, and I since my phone was acting weird, so, and I couldn't make like my phone to my bank, so that's why. And I bought the Apple Pen, but it didn't work on the iPad that I had, so that's kind of waste of money. But in the future, I'm going to use that. And then yeah, nothing else happened. Then next day I had a late shift. Nothing happened really, and when I come home I packed from a weekend trip, and I ended the day with talking with Marcus and listened to Castle. I had an early evening because I around 11. And then on the next day we were up at 6 o'clock because we were, me, my mother, my grandma, my cousins and my aunt, we were going to Oslo. So that was nice, and we came there in the afternoon so we could walk around in Oslo. We had brunch at Egon, and then later we went around in shops that we wanted, and then later there was like a training room in the hotel that we went to. So me, my cousin, my aunt, we trained, and then we took a shower, and then we had fancy dinner at Uppland Burger. On Friday, up at 8 o'clock, and then trained with my aunt and my cousin, and then went for a shower, and we had a breakfast, and then we explored Oslo, went to the opera house, walked down the Monk and then Aker Bryggen, had lunch and saw the Iron Rose, and I had a bath. It was very nice. And then we had dinner at Tiger Friday, and each night I had like a video call with my boyfriend each day when I was there. And then on Saturday I trained on the treadmill, and then took a shower and breakfast, and then we walked around, and then we had dinner at the Munken. Then we took the taxi to the airport, and we went home. But just a short while we had the weekend trip, and then I packed up my baggage and I slept. On the Sunday, since we was just a 3-day, because I had a shift on Sunday, which was a long shift the whole day, so it was pretty good at work. Pretty nice weather. I played games and chilled and relaxed. And then I drove home. I did the budget for the next week and saw Castle. So that is my last week of this book. Kind of nostalgic that I'm finally done, and today is October. When I'm filming it is October, so yeah, it's quite a long time ago actually. How many months is that? Like 2 months ago, 3 months ago, 2-3 months ago that I'm supposed to be done with this, but I'm taking my time when I'm doing it. So I hope you like this video, and I don't know when the next Plan With Me is going to be. It's interesting how it's going to be, but I hope you like this video, and if you'd like to see another one, I have a playlist on Plan With Me like I did before, so yeah, I don't have anything else to say. If you like this video, please like it and subscribe if you want to see more, and we talk next time. Bye bye.